Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Aliva Rosdiana. I'm presenting about my map. I'm choosing the journal with the title Cultural Messages of the Borobudur Temples, Symbol Scenes from Aerial Photography Media. From the background, here taught about aerial photography is a technique can be taken from various high level places such as skyscrapers, hills, mountains, and using tools like airplanes and helicopters. But nowadays, we know the new technologies how to take or how to capture a picture from a high level from a very high level places, like using drone. Aerial photography captures rhythm of aesthetic, sociological, and anthropological values or scientific sites, and it could use to capture Earth's appearance on the Borobudur Temple's area. And above the aerial photography, first it meant on 1858 by a photographer from Paris named Gaspard Felix Tournation, known as Nadar, used air balloon to portray Berry Land. And on 1909, Wilbur Wright brother made it from airplane, so they capture a place by using airplane. And then aerial photography technique. Actually, there are some of technique for aerial photography, but here explains about. First is dynamic platforms. It uses air transportation like airplane and helicopter. They are going to the place they want to capture to take a picture by using helicopter and or airplane. From the angle, this technique grouped into from the angle, this technique or this aerial photography technique is grouped to two techniques. First is oblique and vertical. It used at Borobudur temples to deliver wider the culture messages in order to preserve cultural tradition, especially Java structure. We know that Borobudur temples is in Central Java, Magelang, and it has so much or big messages that Buddhism want to spread to their people. And then the next we will talk about visual text. The mechanism of interpreting visual language uses qualitative methods, which is applied on aerial photography by the process of reading objects as visual language. There are two states in observing and analyzing the text of Borobudur temples. Ancient culture context when above Borobudur temple is still functioning. And then second, the present day context when the Borobudur temple and its surroundings are interpreted as in today's context through the photography. To read the message of Borobudur temple is only one method. Photographer tries to capture cultural message and tends to sharpen old interpretation through bird-eye view angle of Borobudur, and it will clarify the previous interpretation. The photographer will know about the message from old people or from the Buddhism they want to spread until now to the nowadays people. And then reading photography messages. Cultural messages from the temple can be recognized and two horizontally and vertically. Vertically perspective possibilities of wider perception or wider interpretation. Borobudur Temple refers to there as to three aspects: geometrical forms, lotus, and astronomy, which support the building to deliver cultural values based on spiritual essence of the Buddha. Here, the lotus symbolizes modesty, simplicity, and compassion. And the next is explanation to meaning of geometrical forms. These geometrical forms actually used since 9th century symbolize soil surface and connection earth and sky, the achievement of pure traveling process at the highest level to in heaven. Yeah, like that. And then Borobudur landscape and color or nirmana. There are at least 5 colors used by daily life of Buddhism. One of them is orange. Saujana and nirmana, uh, two of them is the name of color. Is captured at the morning, can be interpreted as the end time of passive phase to started the active time to work. It means that like in the morning, at the night we were take rest, and then in the morning we prepare ourselves to starting our daily activities. And the last one is conclusion. Okay, aerial photography method can be used to reading cultural symbols and messages clarified by the temple itself. Aerial photography affirms and visualizes geometrical forms, the element design on the temple, exposing astronomic image of scattered stars and lotus flowers. Aerial photography is able to capture forms cannot seen by horizontal perspective, and it helps a human to catch the message of a place or something. Aerial can reproduce image through distant vision of Borobudur Temple from the open space. I think that's all. I think enough. Thanks for your nice attention. I'm sorry if I have to many mistakes. That's for me. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.